Good morning all. This is the last session on input devices. Here we will discuss about MIDI instruments and scanners. The MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. It is a protocol developed which allows electronic instruments and other digital musical tools to communicate with each other. So it is used as an interface between the electronic instruments, and it is a protocol, or we can say it's a set of rules that is developed to allow electronic instruments and other digital musical tools the communication between each other. MIDI itself does not make sound. It is just a series of messages like note on, note off, note or pitch, pitch bend, and many more. These messages are interpreted by a MIDI instrument to produce sound. This instrument can be a piece of hardware, electronic keyboard, synthesizer, or part of a software environment. Okay. It can be a software called Ableton, GarageBand, Digital Performer, Logic, etc. Let's see the advantages of using MIDI. It is compact. An entire song can be stored within a few hundred MIDI messages compared to audio data, which is sampled thousands of times a second. So it will provide a compact storage. Then next one is easy to modify or manipulate notes. Change pitch, duration, and other parameters without having to re-record. So we can easily modify or manipulate notes. Then change instruments. Remember, MIDI only describes which notes to play. You can send these notes to any instrument to change the overall sound of the composition. So we can use the same composition in different instruments. So these are the advantages of using MIDI instruments. The last input device we are going to discuss is about scanners. Scanner is an input device which works more like a photocopy machine. It is used when some information is available on paper and it is to be transformed to the hard disk of the computer for further manipulation. So we are making the hard copy to a soft copy, and which can be manipulated later, which can be stored inside the computer and we can use it later. Scanner captures images from the source which are then converted into a digital form that can be stored on the disk. These images can be edited before they are printed. There are several types of scanners, including image scanners, optical scanners like OCR, OMR, barcode reader, etc., and the MICR. We will see what are these types of scanners. Optical character reader, it is an input device which is used to read a printed text. It scans the text optically, character by character, and converts them into a machine readable code and stores the text on the system's memory. So this is shown in the right side of this particular slide. And next one is optical mark reader. It's a special type of optical scanner used to recognize the type of mark made by pen or pencil. You may have seen this while you are writing an examination. For example, entrance examination, you have multiple choice questions and you are marking the answers using pen or pencil. This is a type of OMR sheet. It is used for 1 out of a few alternatives is to be selected and marked. So it is specially used for checking the answer sheets of examinations having multiple choice questions. This type of scanners are also very familiar to all of us. Barcode readers. These are devices used for reading barcoded data, that is data in the form of light and dark lines. Barcoded data is generally used in labeling goods, numbering the books, etc. It may be a handheld scanner or may be embedded in a stationary scanner. So the barcode scanner can be a handheld one or it can be embedded in a stationary scanner. This type of reader scans a barcode image and it converts it into an alphanumeric value, which is then fed to the computer that the barcode reader is connected to. So this type of barcodes are scanned using barcode readers. The next one is magnetic ink character recognition, that is MICR. This type of input device is generally used in banks as there are large number of checks to be processed every day. So for processing the checks, this type of devices are used. The bank's code number and check number are printed on the checks with a special type of ink that contains particles of magnetic material that are machine readable. So the check number are mostly written in a special type of ink which contain magnetic particles, and to read this the magnetic ink character recognition machines are used. This reading process is called magnetic ink character recognition. The main advantages of MICR is that it is fast and less error prone. This is the end of topic input devices. Next we will learn about output devices. Thank you all.